Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be learning how to multiply and divide negative numbers. So when you multiply or divide two numbers which have the same sign, the answer is always positive. So I'm going to do two examples over here. I'll take two positive numbers and then I'll take two negative numbers. So minus 2 times minus 3. Now I have two of the same signs. I have a minus over here and a minus over here. So when you have two signs, we know that minus times a minus is equals to a plus. So my answer is going to be a positive. My answer is going to be a positive, which is 3 times 2, which is 6. So my answer is going to be positive 6. Now I'm going to take two positive numbers. For example, 2 times 3. And now when we have two plus signs, which we don't write, that's also going to give us a positive, so 6. Now let's move on. Secondly, when you multiply or divide two numbers which have opposite signs, the answer is negative. So if I have minus 2 multiplying to another 2, so now we know that when you have a minus times a plus, answer has to be a minus. So my answer is going to be a minus. I'm going to times 2 by 2, which gives me 4. So my answer is going to be minus 4. Now let's look at a few examples. Our first question is minus 15 divided by minus 3. So what I would recommend when we have a division sign is to write this as a fraction. Minus 15 divided by minus 3. So now we can cancel something that is common in both the numerator and the denominator. So now I can cancel this minus out, and 15 is also dividing by 3, so that leaves us with 5 in the numerator. So my answer is going to be positive 5. So let's take a look at our next question, which is 12 divided by minus 4. So the first thing that we know in this question is that we have two different signs, a positive by the 12, which we don't write, and a negative by 4. So again, I would recommend you to write this as a fraction first. It just makes it easier for cancelling out things. Divided by 4, minus 4. So now we know that I cannot cancel this minus by the 4 by the positive of the 12 because they are opposite signs, and we can only cancel out something that's common in both of them. So in my answer, I will have this minus with me. I'll divide 12 by 4, which gives me 3. So my answer is going to be minus 3. Our next question is minus 16 multiplying by minus 3. So now we know that when we have two of the same signs that are multiplying together, so in this case we have a minus times a minus, that will always give a positive. So now what I've left is 16 times 3. So now you're going to write the answer for 16 times 3. That gives you 48. So my answer is going to be a positive 48. Next question is minus 34 times 2. Now we know that we have two different signs, a minus by 34 and a plus by 2 that we don't write. So now I know that we have a minus times a plus. Answer is going to be a minus. So my answer is going to be a minus. I'm going to times 34 by 2. That leaves me with 68. So my answer is going to be minus 68. Our next question, we have two brackets, round brackets over here and square brackets over here. So now first, according to BODMAS that I explained in my previous videos, we first have to solve our brackets. So I'm going to solve this bracket over here, which is minus 37 times 7, and minus 3 times 7, sorry. So now we know that we have two different signs, a negative by 3 and a positive by 7. So our answer for this bracket is going to be a negative. 7 times 3 is 21 divided by minus 21. Again, it's better if you write it as a fraction. So minus 21 over minus 21. Now we know that minuses are cancelling and also is 21. So our answer is going to be a positive 1. Our next question is 35 divided by minus 7 times 8. So now let's write this as a fraction first, a division, which gives me 35 divided by minus 7. Yeah, I'll put brackets times bracket minus 8. So now if you look at this closely, it's up to you what you do first. Either you can cancel 7 and 35, so that will leave you with minus 5 times minus 8, and then you solve it, giving your answer positive. Then you multiply 8 times 5, that will give you 40. So either you do that, that gives you 40, or what you can do is, you know that you can cancel a numerator and a denominator, and when you're multiplying you can cross cancel them as well. So in both ways we are cancelling. First way, we're cancelling 35 by 7, which is a numerator and a denominator in the same fraction, or we are cancelling the signs of 7 and 8. We're cross cancelling the signs. So that's what I'm going to do, because I'll just have two positive numbers after that. Then I'm going to cancel 7 by 35. That gives me with 5. Now I can multiply 8 by 5, which will give me 40. So in both ways you saw that I got the same answer, which is 40. Let's take a look at next questions. So the next question is that minus 3 times a blank is equals to minus 6. So what I'll do is, I'll give this blank a name. It's up to you if you give it a name or leave it a dash, but I'll just give it a name. So minus 3 times, I'll name it as y, is equals to minus 6. So now I'll take this minus 3 over here, which is multiplying on this side. So on the other side, I'll go and divide. So it's going to make y is equals to minus 6 divided by minus 3. Now again we can cancel. So we'll cancel our minus signs. 6 with 3, that leaves me with 2 in the numerator. So my answer is going to be y is equals to 2. Our last question for this video, a blank divided by 11 is equals to minus 7. So I'll give this blank a name as y again, and then divided by 11 is equals to minus 7. So over here, now I know that if something is dividing on this side, it goes to the other side and multiplies. Like this was multiplying here, it went on the other side. Minus 3 was multiplying on one side of the equals to sign, it went to the other side and it divided. So in the same way, minus 11 is dividing on this side, it will go on the other side and multiply. So I get y is equals to minus 7 times 11. Now I have two different signs. That means my answer will be a negative. 7 times 11 gives me 77. So my answer for this question is going to be minus 77. Now over here you might be thinking that, oh, there's an easier way to solve this part, which is minus 3 times a blank is equals to minus 6, which is that you know that 3 times 2 is 6, and you just put a 2 over there, and you know that if you have a minus in this answer, you have to put a minus on this. This part over here has to be positive, but when you have bigger numbers it's more difficult, so it's better if you follow this whole pattern and then find out your answer. So So thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it and it helped you. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe it. Thank you.